Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday Money Monday, September the 18th. Welcome on into the show. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a nice weekend. If you're back here, Max Wagers winning free picks. I don't know if I put on picks or parlays or bookie blasters today. I just did it. 7 days a week. Always here on Winning Free Picks channel. Weekends for the other guys. So, interesting weekend of football yesterday, Saturday, all week. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here wherever you're watching. The weekly steal underneath, $39 for a week if you want to get down on that. Let's start. I'm not gonna put up the everything. Oh, you know what? I'll throw up all the free picks. You'll have your. You don't have to stay for 2 minutes. You don't have to listen to me. Free picks are up. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. You can read them if you're just here for the free picks. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. They are posted. You want to come over there and say hello? Wonderful. College football, 11 and 12 in the video, minus $2. Teasers, again, another 2-on-1 teaser day. That's my teasers parlays. Not things I love. You put them out for Teaser Tuesday, though. We're down. 260 on the teasers. For the season, 33-29. A little over 53%. Not great. Money in our pocket, yes. I can do better. Good numbers didn't come in. Yeah, I hate being on the good side of a number and not catching it. I'm definitely not catching the numbers in weeks 0, 1, and 2 here with college and NFL. Best bet got there with Georgia, but still, 53% not fantabulous. It's just okay, but if just okay is a winner, we'll take it. Baseball loser yesterday. Jays run line. Little slump in the video. And I said we had a nice run early September, or the last couple weeks. This week a little tougher. And again, I'm a dog guy. I'm a run line guy. I don't want to lay huge numbers. I'm gonna take some losses. 27.55 for the video, not bad. Plus 29.62, plus 12.29. Again, we're talking $1,700 difference. That's what happens when you go a push to a loss, a win to a push. And it's just that easy. NFL, college football, you got spreads, you got totals. It adds up. Shop around. 186 and 138 in the baseball total is not bad. 4-1 against Detroit Lenny. I wonder if he's gonna come in today. 4-1 total chaos. I got him this weekend in NFL football. 59 and 33, not a lot of faves, obviously. 190 in the video, plus 27.55. Braves over today. I just got some totals. I got a bunch of totals I did today. That's about it. Look at these lines. Again, do I want to jump in on Cleveland playing really well? Sure. Short number. I get it. Seattle, I want nothing to do with. They've lost 3 straight, and the Angels are a wacky team. So there's that, if you want to get down on that. I don't want to lay anything with Miami ever. Tampa, Houston should be a good series. Do I want to lay 190 with the Orioles? Well, 184 was 185 last night. I don't know what it is now. 193. Braves, again, 325. All right, you've won 3 in a row. I'm not laying 150, 160 with you on the run line. Not happening. Mets, how about a little Mets run line? You want to go against Bernsey with Scherzer? A little plus money on a run line for either. I'm sure you get plus run line money on either of these guys with this short line. San Fran, lost 3 straight. You want to take that? Laying on the road? No, thank you. And the Dodgers. They always seem to be winning 3 in a row. Run line, 120. If you want to do that, I guess. I like Merrill Kelly, though. So, again, not running a bet baseball today. NFL 6 and 7 in the video. Hit some nice ones yesterday here in the video. We'll take some winners in the video. That's fine. Vikings tonight, 17 and 9, 60 to 9, 64% NFL. Now, so I'm going to do my baseball here, or my football essay. And we had some good numbers. You watched the Little Kid Line Show. We had great numbers out of the gate. Miami 4.5, New Orleans 4.5. Think you're okay. Now, I catch the one with Miami. Never in doubt, right? Let's be honest. No, I get a gift there. Colts under, no question. Saints look like garbage. Now my day gets interesting in the 4 o'clock action. I got Atlanta plus 13.5 in the over 48. I got the Rams in the circuit contest at 10. 10's different than 13.5. Uh, I figure, all right, worst case, I split Atlanta 13.5 in the over. Over comes in, Rams pull away. I figured it would be maybe a Rams 40-24 type thing, or maybe I catch the middle, right? I play my middles. I can't do that really on the sites here, but I try. No, 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 no. Rams go down. Vegas 2.5 on the sites. Loser. I did personal life. I got my middles. I got my Vegas. I got my Cowboys. But Vegas loser there. Uh, Dallas in the chat, we had them. I said they'd win out. I thought, what did I say? 17-13, 16-13. I said they were going to win outright in an ugly game. And I had good numbers. Cincinnati plus 2.5, under 51. But not to be. I did have Dallas in the circa. I had Pittsburgh in the circa. Probably I could have went a different way with that. But you know what, honestly? What I was going to take the Saints instead? Probably would have been a loss anyway. Green Bay. Excuse me for the one. I was up late last night. Just frustrated. Green Bay got there. I did them in the circuit. That was my best bet on the site also. And again, I mentioned the Rams loss. That's a spot. I thought it was a good spot. Now, the Denver game. I had Denver minus 10. And I had the over. And, okay, 2 and 3 in the circa. I guess I'll take it. The only one I'm kind of upset with is the Pittsburgh one. But again, maybe I would have took the Saints instead. Still would have been a loser. I don't feel bad with the Rams loss because I thought it was, a spot where it's either going to be a blowout or I catch the 13 or it'll be a push, right? 31-21 or something. That Denver game. And I was betting Denver before that game even started for next week. And then Garoppolo comes in. Obviously, I had Seattle plus 10. Totally changes everything when the better quarterback comes in, and the team actually wants this guy as a quarterback. Like, that's the guy who got them to the Super Bowl and NFC Championship games. So I take it with Seattle yesterday, and I'm going to take it next week in Denver. Now, Russ has good numbers for San Fran. I think he's beaten them 8 out 10 times, or he puts up points, whatever. This Denver team, holy cow. This might be a 6-win team. They're terrible. That coach is atrocious, and I'm already on the hook for I thought it was good. 2.5. I'll take it early 2.5 there. Yeah, it's a pickup now. I wish I took San Fran. If I knew my guy Garoppolo was playing, I would have took them plus 125 when they're plus 3. So, 2 and 3 in a circle. What am I going to do? It's the Denver one's frustrating. The other one, Pitt would have been substituted with the Saints. Would have been a loss the other way. And the Rams, I chalk it up to just a bad, take the foot off the gas. If you're a Vegas fan, if you're a Ravens fan, you see that happen often. What are these coaches doing? Guess they haven't seen too many football games where teams come back. Let's get into the chat, and away we go here. Markel, what do you say? Good morning. Woke up with a stomach ache. Well, it's because you're rolling fatty blunts and probably having greasy food or something last night. Instead of sitting around having a nice salad and some flavored water, little Crystal Light lemonade, you'd be all right. You'd just be a fat guy like me. It's fine. Bria, welcome. Carpe Day Man Raiders. Yeah, you're up 20 to what, 3, whatever that score was in the fourth. And me, I'm marking it down like, oh, that's a winner for me. I'm thinking, I got 2.5 here. I'm safe. Nope. But again, at 2.5, I felt good. At 5.5, I was in here telling you to take Arizona. Just taking that Raiders at 5.5. It deserved to be 5.5 point favorites. And I said this on Look Headlines. We said it even before. If you like the Raiders, you could add them a +1. Now it's basically a pick. What's going to happen here? Tennessee gets boat raced out of this game tonight, and it's 38-13, and the Raiders are favored. Tennessee hangs tough and pulls out a win. Tennessee's going to be a 3-point favorite. It'll get bet up. That's the way it is. Orioles run line under Bills, Dodgers run line. The O's. Wells on the hill, huh? You're going to lay that? Oh, you're not laying, obviously, with the run line, plus 120. Okay, you want to do a plus 120 on a run line? I could say okay to that. Dodgers run line, minus 120. Sure. Under Buffalo today, huh? All right. I'm not going to say no. I'm on a side. That's about it. I got the Bills minus 7. Let's go. Dougie, always, listen, I'm not even worried about bounce back day. I think I was, 2, 4, 1, like a 6 and 7 yesterday with a baseball loser. I mean, I'll live with that. That's fine. Again, frustrating with the Denver game, because the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I think Houston's gonna put up a couple points, and I thought Denver embarrassing, fumbling at the goal line, and then you can't even score throwing the ball. What are you doing? I thought they'd put up 40 themselves. I already bet Texans for next week though, plus 3. I like it. I had the Texans last year. Mills looks like he's taking a step forward. Solid on the road. Tennessee plus all that candy. All right. Well, the candy's going to be candy corn and black licorice. It's going to be like in Gravity Falls with the Halloween trickster with all the loser candy. You know, that like powdery kind of candy, and Mr. Adequate Bar gummy chairs. That's the candy you're getting tonight on Tennessee. You're not going into the nice neighborhood and getting a full-size crackle. You know?
Yeah, yes, you are, Eric. Tennessee all day. Money line, let's run it up straight up. Let's do this. Oh, good morning, by the way. Good morning.
the pen will come out. Eric and Tim.
Hey, we're on Tennessee tonight. I don't think Tennessee could look much worse. I don't think Buffalo could look much better. Besides maybe cleaning up a couple of those interceptions last week, but everybody will. It's all the recency bias. Everybody will see. Oh, the Bills just completely owned the Rams.
Yep. And
the Tennessee Titans just lost to the Giants. They're not going to give Tennessee a chance. I will, and I'm not even high on Tennessee.
That's how I went from 7 to 10.
Yeah.
And Tennessee beat them last year.
Exactly. And by the way, yes, frustrating was the perfect way to phrase yesterday. First 3 circle plays of the day. Ravens minus 3.5, below a 28-point lead or whatever it was. The Browns minus 6.5, below whatever they did in that end of the game. And the Rams with a block punt touchdown for the Falcons with 5 minutes to go. It's just like one after another. And then we had Green Bay, which worked out, which means we'll end up starting 0-3 like we did last week. And then we'll end up getting the Titans tonight, and we'll go 2-3 like we did last week. And we'll go right into next week. I mean, this week was kind of difficult. It was but we could have been looking at possibly trying to go 5-0 tonight, except for bull crap happened on all 3 games. But that's gambling.
It's for us. Listen, I'm not gonna say no. I was on Miami. I thought I mean, and I was just kind of like with the defense. I thought, and again, my angle on that game was totally different. I thought that game would be like 2017 kind of thing. I'm going to win on a late, Yeah, there was a Tucker field goal late. I didn't know my guy was going to go down and score a touchdown and put 42 points on the board.
Yeah, I saw that Tucker field goal. I'm like, well, at least unless we go to overtime, that 3.5 is dead.
Again, I got the win there. That's not how I thought the win would come by. Listen, the Jets. You knew I was on. I said take the Jets, and I mean that's 2 weeks in a row. And even this week they were 6.5. They're down to 4 now against Cincinnati.
I think the Jets win outright next week, but that's not the point. I did not want to have the Browns as a circa bet. Nick really wanted it, but it would have been replaced with the Washington Commanders anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I looked at my Steeler bet. I just thought, you know what? I thought Najee Harris was playing because that was the initial from him most of the week was he was playing.
Yeah, they didn't.
And then he didn't play, so I I probably should have checked before I put the bets in. But again, I probably would have put the Saints in. I like the Saints. Then, honestly, I was hearing like Winston had a banged up back and no Kamara, so that's probably I think why I went with the Steelers.
Yeah.
But who else would I put in there? I mean, it would have been a loser. I'm looking at, I wouldn't have put the Jags in. The whole world did on Jags. I was saying, you know what? I didn't like that.
I really like the Jags. I just didn't bet it.
I probably, honestly, I maybe would have came back with the Jets or Arizona. But then who was I taking out? Because if I was doing Jets and Arizona, it had to be both of those guys. Like Arizona should have probably gone because I took Dallas +7. So I should have been like, I can always say pick it and choose it. That was a mistake, but
which 1-1 on those two plays that we put up on Sunday night. So
yeah.
Line movement 2.5 to the -7. It didn't matter what number you got on the Bengals.
Yeah.
It lost.
Yeah, and that's happened a few times to me. You get a good number and loses. That's frustrating. And it just seems like I haven't really.
It didn't matter what number you got on the Raiders. It was -2.5 all the way up to 5.5, and
didn't make a difference.
Which I will say, out of all the games that went gut wrenching the wrong way, that game went the right way because I had the over. It went right twice because of the scoop and score at the end.
Yes, it's the old scoop and score. Hunter Renfro, fumble Renfro.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes, I know. Kirk Cousins, prime time. He's terrible. That's fine. More reason to like him tonight. More reason to like him. Tennessee's being disrespected. I understand. And again, at 10, it's a different number than I got him at 7. It's totally different. What am I gonna say? If I knew Cincy line would have went up to 7, I would have been like, ooh, do I want him at 2 here? It's nice to have a good number. This game for me is the Bills are in revenge mode here for last year. They took it absolutely to the Rams, and I think the Rams are a very, very top heavy team with like just a couple good stars at positions. This is a team in Buffalo that every week you're going to be coming after them, right? Oh, MVP Josh Allen. Oh, Super Bowl. And Tennessee beat them last year. You don't think these guys are going to come out and be like, no. You're not beating us here. No way. Not happening, kid. Let's go. Home opener. We're going to show you what we are about. I like the coach, and I think it's just a big coaching edge, too, for the two. And, again, I like Tannehill. Josh Allen. I don't know, man. Go look at his numbers over the last couple of years. It's not saying anything that's not been said before. I think this is 38-13. It's a rout. I think Tennessee is a touchdown. Excuse me. Bills are at least a touchdown better than everybody on the road. Maybe against Kansas City, it's close to a pick. Everybody else, what team's giving this team a run? They're favored over everybody. At home, 7-10 over every team. You throw Kansas City here. What's that line gonna be? You're gonna take Kansas City +3 up here in January? Go ahead. Lane's in the house. Had a great weekend. Ended with the Fields' first TD last night. Hopping on Niners +1 next week. Yeah, my guy Garoppolo. I like it. I'm already locked in the other side, so I can't really do much there. I was all about fading Trey Lance. Good news, Niners fans. Your Super Bowl hopes are alive and kicking. You're not going to be a 7-win team this year. Rich B hitting the like button. Thank you. Rob Franklin's in the house. Good morning. Vikes Eagles. I know the numbers going down, but I'm taking the over 49. I still like the over. Yeah. Greasy Foods, baby. I thought the AFC West was going to be a powerhouse. Let's be honest here. Broncos are crap. Vegas would be a spoiler. No, they're not a spoiler. It's a spoiler for anybody who likes Vegas. That your team tricked you last year that they're a good team. They're not a good team. They're not a good team at all. It's the Chiefs and everybody else. Andy Reid coaching he's Andy Reid is Mount Rushmore, and the 3 guys below him are like when your 6-year-old comes home from first grade and they make you like that coffee mug that's like just a big, crazy little, I don't even know what the heck it is. Something obviously totally ridiculous that a child makes. at 3. No one is giving these guys a shot. Herbert, okay, he's great. I like the Chargers. They're kind of tough. The coach is pathetic. He's terrible. He's terrible. People thought Denver was going to win this division. Super Bowl. Denver to the Super Bowl. Russ MVP. Yeah, Russ MVP. Guy can't even complete a pass from the 4-yard line. My bet Dolphins -2.5 when it was 27. Easiest bet I made on Sunday. Easiest bet should have been Jets outright and Dallas outright from the get-go. Sick of college football. No, it's we're all right. The only thing good happened yesterday is I sub fantasy. I don't even know how I did a fantasy. I look at the scores on Monday or Tuesday. Have you seen Kansas play? Yeah, Jayhawks. I said the quarterback. Hello, we had Kansas here in the tees. We said Kansas. That line was a +10 and went down to like an 8 or a 7. I want to take them on the road this week. Or excuse me, at home against Duke. I think they're laying double digits. Ray Reddington's in the house. Rob Franklin starting off the week with a loser on Tennessee.
You by the way, you lost to Craig. You didn't even replace your kicker Blankenship, who got DFA'd or got released.
Yeah, I don't know.
It happens. Craig beat you though.
Yeah.
But Craig had Waddle, who scored 34 points, so nothing you could do there.
Yeah, I don't know. Rockies money line against San Fran, sure. Mariners money line, absolutely not. I'm not betting on teams losing. They're a losing team right now. No, thank you. Yes, Gravity Falls is hilarious. Candy corn, broccoli. Yes, broccoli. I mean, Brussels sprouts. I didn't like Brussels sprouts, but I'll have Brussels sprouts before I eat candy corn. I would not bet the regulars anymore. To ask me, Dan was supposed to be some kind of offensive guru. 19, 23 points with Adam Renfro, Waller, Jacobs. Yeah. McDaniels. Yeah. Still no offensive line. The hype was real on them. And how about this? How about when Tennessee gets run out of Buffalo tonight, then they come home staring at 0-3. What are they going to do with the Raiders on the road? It's another loss for the Raiders. Raiders will be 0-3. Pair of teams looking at 0-3 starts next week in Tennessee. Texas money line +130 next week. Yes. Nerfy Cubs. Miley and Cabrera. Sure. I'm always for Nerfies, Gil. You know this. I'm Nerfies every inning because I like unders. It's up to 170. Oh, 175. Oh, my goodness. You know I'm not doing that. Yes, Detroit Lady. Total Chaos Champion. I need that panda hat. I need the panda hat sent to me. And your belt. Bengals online got worse. This is why we like the under right out of the gate on Sunday watching that Dallas game and talking about the Cincinnati team. Right? Bad offensive line. I mean, Tim said he thinks the Jets win this week. I can't come in on Jets at 4. I mean, part of me wants to because everybody's going to be on Cincinnati. Well, who knows? I should have grabbed that 6. I don't know why I didn't. Dumb. Drake London over 50 yards, anytime touchdown. Yeah, well, he's definitely got a little chemistry going there. Justin, hit the like button. Thank you. Great day yesterday. Excellent. Good to hear. Book's giving you 10 points. Stimmy, don't do it. Stimmy, don't take the 10 points. You'll be back on the side of the road in a tent. Both NFL games under. I don't know, man. I kind of like the overs. Didn't play them though. Did not play them. Titans +10 in Philadelphia. We're opposite, Eric. We're opposite today. 5-0 under prime times. Yes, I know. Indians and Twins. I like Cleveland. Cleveland's playing well. What's it, 110? 120? Paul Quantrill's son, Cal, on the hill? Yeah. I saw the Pop It Champagne. I saw it last night, and I retweeted out. I'm like, man, if I saw this, I would have live bet my kid's life. I would have been like, you know what? Sorry, guys. We're putting it all here on Arizona money line. Pop It Champagne. The kiss of death. I mean, that's worse than coming out and saying lock. Big X is in the house. Not on the Bills. Okay. Good. Yeah, today's not much, right? I like the Vikings. I like Cousins. I like Cook. I like this team. New coach. I'm not. Everybody's high on Philly. I'm not high on Philly. Let's see how they do here. And this is a tough little sandwich spot for many. Green Bay. Then you got Detroit. And I'm not saying that's like Detroit some super juggernaut team, but it's a division game. You want to win those games. But I think this is a good barometer for both teams tonight with Minnie and Philly, right? Who's going to take the step forward? Who's for real and who's not? Justin, Baltimore, Detroit over the 8. I just can't. It's tough doing Detroit overs. Colorado, yes. San Fran is terrible. Trey Burke, wasn't he like a guy on Michigan basketball team? He's playing baseball. He's playing football.
Yes, Trey Burke was on Michigan. Yeah, he's on. I want to see he's on Orlando.
Wow, he must be good. He's playing football tonight. No, good for him. Tennessee over 18.5 points. No. Tampa Bay 117. A straight bet. Rasmussen over Garcia. Should be a good game at Tampa Houston. That's going to be your ALCS preview, folks. I might have to watch that game tonight.
Sorry, he's on Dallas. He's on Dallas, not Orlando.
All right. He was he on the Knicks for a while or something? Or where did he go? The Bulls, the Knicks? I don't remember.
The one hold on. Let me make sure this is still the Michigan one. I don't know. We'll see. Hold on. We'll see.
What do you mean Browns breaking hearts? Browns did exactly why we told you to take the Jets over yesterday and why we like the Jets. Kansas by 9 versus Duke. I like it. Ravens lose to a smart team versus dumb team. It's tough going against Belichick. Now, they got one play yesterday to win that game against Pittsburgh. That was the Ravens. I like Harbaugh. That guy's a coach.
Yeah, yes, he did play for the Knicks for a little bit. He was drafted by Minnesota, never played for them. Played for the Jazz, Wizards, the Westchester Knicks, which is across the pond, the New York Knicks, the Dallas Mavericks, 76ers, Dallas Mavericks again, and then Houston.
It's getting his mileage. Frequent flyer mileage.
Yep.
I almost want to say take Baltimore here, Miz. Just because you're off a game like that, and that coach don't play no games. It's tough. Listen, home dogs, I get it. I get taking my home dogs. I've just seen, again, the offense for New England. And Harbaugh has, he's beaten good Belichick teams. Go. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go. Let's pull up some Baltimore, New England numbers here. And let's count the ways that the Ravens win. 2020, 23-17 New England, 37-20. Actually, New England's won a few. Wow, okay. I'm thinking maybe playoffs. I thought, did he have this guy's number? Maybe I'm thinking early 2000s. Wow, New England's actually won 4. Well, again, last 2 years, 2019, they split 37-20, 23-20, 23-17. They haven't really played since 2016, so. Here we go. Playoffs, 28-13. Baltimore, 23-20. New England, that's how I'm getting touchdown now. That's why I think it's a win. 33-10. Again, these are going back to 2010, 2012, and 2013, so they don't count. So let's throw those out the window. I thought those were more recent kind of games, but we've only got 2 in the last 6 years. So not the same people for sure. No Flacco's, no Brady's. Traylon Burks, wide receiver for Tennessee. No. We're not talking him. He's a basketball player, Justin. Cards over 52, never in doubt. I work with loads of Browns fans. They're sick today.
Over 52. It pushed at 52. 51.5. That was never in doubt.
Yeah, that's a loser right there.
Well, it's a push. It's not a loser.
Yeah, might as well be a loser. You didn't win.
No, that would be considered a push winner. Now, if you had the under 52, that would be considered a push loser.
Loser. Yeah. We got that one. I'm sure Bills World, they always me, but NFL, I always take double-digit dogs. Listen, you can take your dogs. I'm not going to say no to dogs. You know that. Yeah, the offense is a problem for New England. I'm not sure they're going to Laker for $2 million. Yes. Yeah, he turned down that contract. Sheesh. I like the Vikes. I like the Vikes too. 51.5 then. Yes, it is. 51. Yeah. Everybody's going to take the Titans today. And here's the thing. Now you got 50 podcasts, TV shows on every channel talking sports. Why you do this, this. It's tough to not be on a public dog or a trendy pick or however we're going to word it now in NFL. It's going to get worse in college basketball season, especially March Madness. I'm going to lose my shizzle because, whatever. I'll be betting those games. Those lines are coming up Sunday for Selection Sunday. Rest assured, I will be down on all 4 brackets before the Bobo crews get on it during the week. And
so we'll have a Selection Sunday line show, and we'll bet all of our stuff then.
Yeah, wow. It's going to be a lot of me saying, hold on a second while I'm doing lines. So
that's fun. We'll have a live show of how we kind of do our stuff. I'm down for that. Selection Sunday line show that comes out in March.
Yes.
Already planning it in September.
Put the notification
at this point.
Put the notification bell on. I know. Listen, Justin, come on. You're not new here, bro. You know I got jokes.
We know. We were joking because Trey Burke is a basketball player. Yeah, we got you.
Miles. Reggie Sanders over 56.5 home runs. Reggie Sanders still plays for the Reds? Is that who this is? Oh, Miles Sanders. All right. Deion Sanders, return yards tonight. Eagles, Ray. Ray with it's 3.5 now, this line? Yeesh. Yeah, but they don't need it. They don't need it. You like the Bills first quarter. I like the Bills every quarter. I like the Bills to roll tonight. I'm telling you, 38-13. That's my Bills score tonight. Yes, Texans. Yes, I like the Texans. Derrick Henry TDs plus money. Of course it is, because you're gonna get shut out. It'll be a garbage time TD by Tannehill. He is absolutely pathetic. I was watching some of that game yesterday. I was doing work, and I got my computers here. I got the triple screen, but then I have a TV that I usually load up the old school Vice City or 2012 college football and run seasons on or something like that. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me put the old stream on here, watch a little football while I do some college football and NFL for weeks 3 coming up, 4, whatever it is. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Putting points don't matter how. No. They put them up. I get it. Listen, Burke Sanders, you're gonna go over the yardage. I want you to win, J-Rock. I'm just joking on the guys' names. Eagles line being bet up by the public will probably fade my own play. Listen, I was on Minnesota last week. It hasn't changed my opinion. I'm high on Minnesota. It's just that. Bills beat up the Dolphins next week. I think so. I got a 4.5 already. Talked about it. Look at lines. Craig came in and looked at lines last night. I had a double freeze. We're on for 2 hours. I had a double freeze.
Yeah, I was watching it as the first one came along. I almost jumped on my computer. Be like, no, Higgs, it's the freeze. It's the standard 46 freeze. Just get used to it. You're good.
Yeah. It's just it is bizarre. The 46 StreamYard freeze, because it doesn't freeze for me on like the YouTube. Like I freeze, I go to YouTube, and it's still going perfectly. I don't understand how that works. Please, someone explain to me. I'm a simple caveman. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, Michael. Seattle money line. No. See, listen, how are we taking Seattle minus 140 right now? They lost 3 in a row. Were they due to win today? Yeah, they're going to win. They're due. No. Baltimore run line. Sure, we don't want to lay 190. Atlanta run line. Yeah, we don't want to lay 325, but I don't really want to lay 160 either. Cubs Miami under. Every Miami game under, sure. I don't mind that. Minnesota over, Minnesota money line. I like Cleveland. These guys, no quit by the lake. I feel like watching Major League again. Really, this is. I thought this team, if they could get some offense, good battle. I said at the beginning of the year, let's go. We got Ramirez, MVP Ramirez, and Framil's going to lead the league in homers. Well, they cut Framil, and yet the offense still kind of finds a way to tug some runs across the plate. But no Minnesota, Sonny Gray. No thanks. San Fran next week. Yep, it's a pick 'em. Garoppolo, baby. Rams, yes. Falcons against Seattle. Yeah, that line's down too. That was a 3. It's down. Yeah, Wilson's terrible. 6 of 20. I think he was 0 for 5 with like the red zone, whatever it was, goal line. But the play calling's terrible. I mean, Russell Wilson doesn't look good. But again, you punt. You give up. You go for a 59, 60 yarder on the road, and you punt instead of taking a 50 yarder at home, down 3. I mean, just ridiculous. Hi, we got delay of game penalties again. Just no way. Falcons over Seattle. Yes. Mets Brewers over the 7. I'm going to say under.
6
I
and
got
a
an
half.
8 on.
6 and a half.
I got an 8 on this last night and a 7.
At 6 and a half, I'm kind of thinking over. It's Corbin Burns and Max Scherzer.
Yeah, like 4. I mean, you figure this game's gonna be 4-3, 5-2. Someone's gonna give up a couple runs. Who knows? Maybe we get a good pitcher's duel though, when it's 0-0 going 8, and then it goes 10 innings, and then it's 6-5.
Yeah, exactly. Mets clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight.
Brewers money line. Brewers run line. Reverse the run line and take the Brewers plus 1.
Well, no, Brewers are favorited.
Oh, see, I could do both. I got the Mets at a plus 150 on the run line, and I got the Milwaukee same way here.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it was like a pretty close to a pick 'em though. It was Mets are okay minus 110 for the Brewers, but I don't know. I'm on the Mets. I got them at plus money. And I better not see them popping champagne after tonight. You focus on that damn division. Hey, I get $1 because that's another time that you muted yourself and try to talk with yourself muted.
I said so after they because I coughed. So after they lock it up tonight, you just take the Brewers the next couple games because the Mets are going to mail it in.
No.
Yes.
They shouldn't. They know Atlanta's got Washington coming up. Nah, you can't.
So we'll see how they celebrate. We'll see if they're all pumped up. Then they're just happy to make the playoffs.
Give your high fives. Move on. Don't let that get to you. No. Focus on the division.
Kim had the Ravens yesterday. Tough loss for sure. Seattle won't get swept. Yeah, man, the teams never get swept. Twins winning line. They need to win. Yeah. They need to win, and teams don't ever get swept. There you go. Any more reason to take the Angels and the Indians today in the parlay of your life? Clemson offense pathetic.
Cleveland's not going for the sweep. Minnesota won 3-0 yesterday.
But he says they got it. They're in desperate.
Okay. Fair. I didn't see that
spots. Yeah, and they are if they want any kind of playoff hope. Yeah, Clemson's pathetic. They did put up a 40 spot, and now they're a 7.5-point fave against Wakey, Eggs, and Bakey, who they've beaten 13 straight times. Still like Wake there. Vikings Eagle over. I like the over. I know it's coming down. Mini any over for me. Cleveland today, yes. I like to try, baby. Yeah, Falcons winning against Seattle. Thielen over. Take it. Take it. They'll be all over Jefferson. I like the over Mets, Brewers, lean Brewers, Mets looking suspect coming down the end. They're always suspect, these Mets. More like the Mutts. I'm just making Tim laugh in the back here. I kind of, if I'm getting Scherzer plus money, I mean, it's tough to give you get either of these guys plus money. For me, it's just an underplay for me. We'll see how we do. Braves will be in first by Wednesday. Clemson needs to switch to these. I know the guy's young. I said this coming into the year, and even in that first game, like how do you lay these kind of points with a guy who threw 9 touchdown passes in 12 games last year? I'm not a big Clemson guy. I won't be shocked if Dabo gets out of there this year. Like, oh boy, everybody's paying guys now. I can't. My school's not going to be the best. He'll be out of here. Wilson, Rockies over. Sure. I like the Rockies on the money line too against the Giants. Orioles over. It's tough doing over with the Tigers. That's just one I just don't like to do. Bills over. I can do a Bills over, right? I mean, they're going to score. Can we get 10 points from Tennessee? Can they put a couple touchdowns together when we get a 40-plus spot from Josh Allen, those 5 touchdown passes tonight? 440 yards. Twins been needing to win for the last month. Yes. But they're due today, Rob. Get them. I think Tennessee can score against Buffalo. Listen, I'm with you, Kim. 21-8 ATS so far. That's a nice little run. 70-some%. Bills first half -6. Yes. Yes. All right, so I got the Vikes today. And I told you last week, Bills -7. You should have took Bills -7 if you waited. Maybe you got a middle. Maybe you're going for Tennessee plus 10, Bills -7. I got Bills -7 tonight. So hopefully that number cashes. The other numbers did not cash for me. Vegas 2.5, Cincinnati plus 2.5. Did not get there. So, well, I'm going to wrap this up because we're going to hit the freeze anyway. I got Power Hour today. I'm doing some football. If you're interested in coming over to the P&P channel, I got Clemson Wake, Coastal Carolina, Georgia State, and Rams, Arizona on deck today. So, all right, everybody. Have a good Monday. I'll be back tomorrow telling you. I told you. Stimmy, final comment of the day. Over 47.5 Bills team total over. Yeah, because they're putting a 44 spot up. Let's go. All right, everybody have a good Monday. See you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.